Welcome back, guys. It is the Brothers Geek Out podcast. It's issue. We're going to call this issue now. So a bit of a change, guys. Issue 170. So much going on at the
Nice.
moment. And massive thank you for all the support on the channels, guys. You guys are absolutely awesome. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, the Brothers Geek Out podcast, and the Brothers Geek Out on Twitter. I'll share the links below in the description box. G-Man, how you been, bro?
I've been good, bro. I'm liking this new issue, little series and whatnot, which is good. Or changing it from episode to issue, which is great. At least that follows that comic book sort of thing. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Listen, man, I've had a couple of days off. I got tomorrow off work. Tuesday's Eid, so I'm just kind of chilling and eating loads and got little injuries on my elbows. So I haven't been training since yesterday, so I'm taking a couple of days off. But yeah, I've been all right, man. I've been all right. I got to tell you about the cockroach story yesterday.
Tell me,
Oh my
tell me
God,
what happened, man. What happened?
So it was about 1 a.m. and my girl's already gone to sleep, and I was like, cool, you go to bed, I'm gonna come back later, I'm gonna go sleep later. Anyway, I get into the room, I'm trying to be super quiet, I'm not putting on the light. I get my pajamas and then I go into the bath, my toothbrush, go into the bathroom and put on the light and then do my thing, yeah? Normal. I casually walk in. I've never seen a cockroach since. I'm not talking about little one. I'm talking about big mother effing Southeast Asian style cockroach. So, bro, I go into the toilet. It's pitch black. I put the light on. I see this MF walk straight past my feet. I freak out. I wake up. In my mind, a split second, I was like, "Be quiet. She's asleep." And the other side was like, "Fuck that. Wake up. Wake up. We got a roach infestation." Bro, listen, man. Bugs don't. I'm not just scared of them. They freak me out, bro. Like, I'm freaked out. Like, I get lizards and stuff, and they're cool. I'm a bit like, shit, basic, but they don't freak me out.
Yeah.
Bugs freak me out, especially cockroaches, bro. And oh my God, the night we had, it took about 45 minutes for me to build the courage up to kill it eventually. I just couldn't do it, bro. As soon as it moves, I freak out and I run, and then she runs. I was like, it was one of the most adventurous nights ever. And then it took me hours to sleep because I was fucking fidgeting and whatnot.
Yeah.
But my God, bro, I'm so freaked out with them, and it just brings back so many other memories of like dad killing rats and me running away, and like there's some people are just so used to it. I'm so freaked out by insects, especially roaches. That
wait till you have kids, bro. Wait till you have kids. Everything changes because then you actually have to deal with that shit. And I deal with dead rats and mice, spiders.
But dead ones,
cockroach.
what about live ones though? My dad used to try and
no
bro,
live ones, bro. Not
that's
yet.
what I'm saying.
But
bro.
spiders. I've got a spider catcher to make my life easy now. I don't have to touch it with tissue or anything because I still get like, I've got this long spider catcher, so you just grab it. So I don't kill it, dash it out the window. But
maybe
then I realized
for roaches. Maybe I should buy that for the roach.
You know what?
Bro, I've never living in Hong Kong. Remember one chai? Remember my flat in one chai? Remember to go in underneath? It was so grimy. There was like 50 roaches just to get through the front gate. Yeah. Remember that? That was so grimy. But I never found one in my flat. And then same with in Singapore. I've been here for 2.5 years, and I see them outside and whatnot, but never in my flat. That was the first time I see a big mofo in my flat.
Where the hell did that come from, man?
Do not know, man. I'm trying to investigate, man. I was telling my girl it's her fault, man, that she bought that shit in, that she tagged along with her or what, because I've never come across that, bro. And oh my God, it freaked me the F out, bro. What a night. What a night, man. It's big jokes. There was one because I saw it and then I woke her up and I was like, come check it out. And we couldn't find it. And I was like, no, was I dreaming this shit? And then I moved the towel. It was on my towel and it fell down and I ran and she ran, she dropped. I freaked out, bro. It was hilarious. But listen, I'm a pansy. When it comes to insects, I freak out. I'm a pansy. Insects are aliens. They don't belong here. I don't know what the hell. They freaked me out, bro. But that was my evening last night, man. The adventures of the cockroach.
No, that must have been hilarious. No, I've got much more used to it now. I'm that guy who has to deal with all that stuff now. So, and then suddenly Alara would be like, "Daddy, look, spider," and I'm like, "Oh bloody hell, man, that's tonks. How are you not freaked out by this?" So yeah,
it's good if they're not, man. It's good. Bro, listen, remember all those things in Bangladesh? That's why I couldn't live in our house in Bangladesh, because we live in a village. We don't live in a city. And in the village, they're everywhere. Roaches, spiders, toads, and everything. Man.
I remember when we were in Desh, bro. I woke up and I had one of them ticky lizards. I woke up from bed and it was right behind me, bro. I suffocated it, and it slept. I slept on it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, lizards, like I said, I get them, and they don't freak me out too much. It's bugs. I remember that time, bro, when we walked into the flat, not the flat, the house in Bangladesh. No, you were praying, and then this big spider, the size of my hand, was just Spider-Man down the wall, and I was like, oh shit, you broke your prayer. You were like, you started running, bro. Them things I can't deal with, man. I cannot deal with. And yesterday night was hilarious, man. When I think back of it, it was just hilarious, man. Oh, good. I hate.
Yeah, no. So yeah, it's different. Yeah, you. It's hard to deal with, man. It is hard to deal with. It's not
for me.
Not one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, other than that, everything else has been cool, bro. Just trying to live my good life in Singapore. Do you know what's jokes? Yeah, so things was finally going to open up a little bit in Singapore, a bit more, you know, and then there's been a new cluster of wave from a KTV bar. Have you ever heard of a KTV bar? They're like karaoke bars, but some of them are little dodgy games and whatnot. So a few fiends are going to get exposed now to their wives when they get the text message saying that you've been in the cluster of the KTV bars and you've got to isolate yourself. So I'm talking about hundreds of people. I don't know. So people just thought, fuck it, I'm having a game. And then now there's been a big cluster. Now but not back to lockdown, but we've gone restricted again for another month. I don't get it, man. I don't know I really don't get it anymore, man, because I feel like with this whole COVID thing now,
people don't know.
It's like, what are you gonna like? The vaccine's out, you know. You understand it a bit more. I think you just gotta let it be. I don't know, man, because I'm thinking, look, New Zealand and Australia and whatnot, those countries have been amazing to contain it, right? But then, are you gonna shut yourself up from the world forever? Like once you open up travel, it's out. It's gonna be out
again.
Completely
again. That's right. It's out there again.
Like really, the way I see it is, I don't know, man. I mean, like the US has opened up. Maybe you just give the vaccine to everyone. Whoever wants to take it, take it. If you don't take it, then that's up to your risk. And let everything free, man. Because you can't just control your country and then get it to zero and then let's live the life of your country. You have to open it up. And eventually, when you do, boom, it's going to explode again.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I think that's where the UK is heading at the moment now. Like, we're just going to have to get used to it.
I think so, bro. You guys are all vaccinated. You're taking all the vitamins. I think you're all vaccinated. You're all taking all the vitamins. Got to keep healthy. Do that. And then whoever wants to stay unhealthy, whoever doesn't want to take the vaccine, let them take it at their own risk. And at least, you know, hospitals, they kind of know how to treat it a bit better. So that way, you know.
It's not overrun, It's not overrun.
Yeah, man. I just feel like I just don't get it anymore, man. I feel like now I'm being a bit complacent about, you know, maybe we should follow what the West is doing now. Just open the fuck up and let it be, man. Because you're gonna open the borders. You have to. You can't just contain yourself to yourself from forever. Every country, and I think Asia's was the first place to close down, and now it's the first place and it's the last place to open up in the world. It's crazy. It just needs to open up, man.
No, it does. Hopefully, man. Hopefully, we just come out of the clear of this. You know what I mean? But it's going to be with us for a long time, so we just adjust and we adapt. We do the best we can at the moment. Do the best we can.
Yeah.
But then the after effects of it, you know, the mental health issues, the people have been locked up for a little while, and you know how they interact with, you know, even, you know, me yesterday going out, I just, you know, still was a bit cautious, you know, handshakes, fist bumps, elbows. What do we do? Hugs, you know.
I'm in the same boat. Sometimes I even see people and I ask them, are we shaking hands or are we fist bumping or what are we doing? Like,
that's right.
I'm cool with everything, but I have to, I literally ask people, what are we doing? Are we doing anything, or is it just like, hey, what's up? But yeah, I agree, man. The mental health and all that sort of stuff. And like I said, last year, we didn't know much about it. This year, they know a lot more about it. Come on, man. You know we're going to live with this forever. So let's open up. Vaccines available. People want to take it. And again, you know, people want to get healthy. If you don't, then that's up to you, man. You take out your own risk.
Exactly.
You just go out there and get it. And if you lose, you lose. Obviously, for old people, we got to be careful. So vaccinate them, which I think most of the world has done. You know, they prioritize old people. So let's move on.
No, definitely, man. Definitely. Cool, man. Just a little plug, man. Just a little plug again, as always. And it's always thankful for all the people that listen in and the rest of it. So I don't usually do this, and we haven't done it on most of the podcasts. So I'm just trying to adapt at the moment now. So guys, if you're new and you're listening to this, and it seems like last week we had a couple of more new listeners, subscribers. So look, my name's Kibla. I'm based in UK, London, and G-Man's based in Singapore. G-Man is my little brother, and we talk
He's
about all
stuttering
things.
games.
Yeah, we all things geeky, but we talk about real life situations as well. Our podcast is actually quite mixed. I think it's evolved over the past year from becoming like more of a geeky podcast to more like a lifestyle, all sorts. You know, we don't just talk about comic book movies, artwork, you know, what's happening in the entertainment business and the entertainment world, but we talk about what we're going through as a family. We talk about things that are happening realistically, like what's happening in the world as well. So it's evolved quite big. So I just want to thank everybody who's shown some love, and to the new listeners listening in. Bloody hell, man! My words, man, I can't get mad. I had a late night, guys. By 10 o'clock, I was dying, bro. And then you know what? The funny thing was yesterday, Yak was having so much jokes, bro. My man, before he picked me up, yeah. Shit, I know I've exposed his name again. Uh, the one who remains. We shouldn't speak about his
We should
name.
call him the one who remains.
The one who remains. Bro, he was having bare fun, you know. But just before he picked me up, because, bro, I got to get up at 6 o'clock, man. Man start at 7 o'clock.
Oh, lose.
And I'm like, bro,
Already lose.
man was having a game, and yeah, man, let's stay to the end. Bro, it's 12 o'clock, bro. You got work at, you got to get up at 6. Oh, shit. I lose. Bled. He completely forgot. He was having so much fun. I was having too much fun. And
Yeah, well, you know what? You guys kind of deserve it after so long. You guys can meet up, have that kind of fun. Bro, I ain't got shit out here, man. I mean, just me and my girl, that's it. And then me at the gym, that's it. That's all I got. I miss you lot so much. I miss like those little gatherings, man.
Yeah.
So I can't wait. Hopefully the borders open up and I can come back and do some kind of gathering together where we can just get together and chill and have jokes. I miss that so much.
Definitely.
Idris sent a message yesterday, got me emotional all day. He sent a message saying he was speaking to his mum, saying, "Oh, I want to speak to Mandalorian Sasa and Singapore auntie." And I was like, "Oh, this guy is killing me, bro. So cute, man." And he's like, "Mandalorian Sasa in Singapore and auntie in Singapore. I want them to come to my house." I'm like, "Oh, this little guy. I miss him so much." When I saw that message this morning, I just been feeling emotional and homesick since the whole day. I can't wait to come back, hopefully by the end of this year when the borders open, and just kind of see everyone and just chill with him and then just chill with the boys, man. Because I could imagine how much fun you guys had yesterday, just being with each other in each other's company.
It was good. So congratulations to Ali, who got engaged.
Also, is that the girl that he's been seeing for a while, the Turkish girl, yeah?
No, Greek girl.
Oh, maybe it was the same girl. Yeah, he's been seeing her for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Long time. But yeah, congratulations to him. And yeah, man, that's about it really. Other than that, yeah, back to work. So busy. This week was busy week at work. So I'm just trying to. There's still like little bits and pieces. Like I want to finish off the garden. So hopefully before the summer ends, I want to get the garden done. So next week is my mission impossible to finish off the garden. So as much as we're going to do geeky stuff, I'm going to do that as well. But let's jump into this list, bro. Let's jump in and see what we've got.
Real quick, the UFC, bro, because you know
Yeah.
I bought the UFC fight pass. I'm watching that, man. Islam Makhachev today, one of Khabib's boys. He won his fight. He's going to be the new. It's going to be exciting to follow his journey because he's like Khabib. I don't know if he's as a beast as Khabib, but he's definitely a beast up there. So it's going to be amazing to follow his journey. And then Misha Tate came back. Remember my claim to fame? Misha Tate, the UFC world champion, female legend fighter. She's back in the UFC after 5 years. She won a fight. It's just quite awesome. Or a little bit like, I don't know what the word is, like overwhelming. Like, damn, man, that's Misha, man. She taught me for like 2 years. Well, a year and a bit. And she knows my name, but I don't know if she still remembers my name, but she knows my name. So anyway, that was quite awesome for me. But yeah, no, Islam Makhachev, man, like he's gonna be the new, I think, representative. Like I don't know, he's gonna be one of my favorite fighters. I think Khabib's always like one of my top fighters. But I think it's gonna be interesting and exciting to follow Islam's journey up there. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of share that, man. I mean, I should give you my Fight Pass login, man. So if you ever want to watch some of these fights, you can always check it out and watch it.
Yeah,
But
no,
it's good.
definitely. We'll do, man. We'll do. We'll do.
Yeah,
No, that
that
sounds
sounds
good,
like
man.
a very
No, no, no.
unenthusiastic word.
Bro, I hardly get to watch TV, bro, unless it's Peppa Pig and all the kids' channels. Because then you don't realize, bro, even after in the evenings when you chill, that stuff is still playing in the background. I'm like, it's been 2 hours, man. Why are we watching this business for, man?
Oh, good. That's jokes.
So, yeah, no, definitely, definitely.
Cool. Let's get into it, man.
What's
What's
the
on the
first
first
thing
on the
on your
list?
list, bro?
Biz Markie, bro. Who passed away? You know the rapper?
Yeah.
And I swear I want to say he's like the pioneer of beatboxing because he had this mutant ability to make different sounds with his voice and multiple sounds at the same time.
Yeah.
One of the best
Yeah.
beatbox. It was amazing, legend, man. So he passed away this weekend, which is a bit unfortunate. He was young. Apparently, it was like problems with diabetes or something, and he was like mid-50s or something. So yeah, no, rest in peace, man. Biz Markie, man.
No, rest in peace, man. Yeah, it's a difficult one, man. You know, at that sort of age and that sort of career, and then suddenly, man, you have to look after yourself, man. That's the main key, man. Looking after yourself is key now. And in the times we're in right now, when we've got like this fucking virus everywhere, yeah, we have to be really cautious in looking after ourselves as well, man. It's a whole different game now, man. But no, another legend in the game. Again, his music will live on forever, man, and his talents will live on forever. So rest in peace to him. Bro, is this for real? I haven't seen this yet. Is this legit? Antonio Banderas, bro.
Yeah, he's in. I heard it on Fat Man Beyond today. He's gonna be in Indiana Jones, a new one. He's making a comeback. He was just in Hitman's Bodyguard's Wife 2.
Yeah.
And now he's in Indiana Jones. So you know.
That'd be good. I'd watch Desperados now, but I hadn't. It's on Netflix. And I was like, oh man, this guy, man, breaking it down. And then I saw another one where he was a security guard in a mall and he was trying to help people out.
It's not Paul Blart. You know,
no. It's the same concept. But he's a, what do you call it? It's the same thing, bro. Security guard, like Paul. It's exactly that, but a violent and more ruthless version than Paul. Was it Paul Blart? Yeah.
Yeah, more cup. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Well, he was awesome, man. I mean, that Desperados was remember, man, the suitcase full of guns and the way he was shooting. Remember, he was flicking the guns and whatnot. Pretty awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, a legend. And he seeing him back in and what was it? Was it Expendables 3? Yeah, Expendables 3.
Yeah,
which was pretty good. See him in there. He's awesome, bro. He's awesome. I mean, I loved it. Hey, did you see that podcast with Joe Rogan and Quentin Tarantino?
No.
It's an interesting one, man. You should check it out. Tarantino's just got so much to. He's so creative. The way he talks, he's so expressive. He's so, the way he talks is very out there. But just the hair he's
in his movies, isn't it? You know,
exactly. That's why his movies are the ways. Exactly, the way his movies are is the way he expresses himself, and yeah, you should definitely check it out. It's really good. I mean, he goes in on Bruce Lee a little bit, and as a Bruce Lee fan, it's hard for me to take it. Whether he's right or wrong, I don't know. But other than that, outside of that, he's so creative and just his movie. He's got one more to do, right? He's doing 10 and that's it. He's done. So, you know, I don't know what that's going to be, but he's got one more and his movies are just legendary, really.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
Check that one out if you have a chance. But when you said Antonio Banderas, I just thinking of him because he didn't direct Desperados. Desperados was a boy.
He was like a producer. Like he was one of those guys who presented the movie because he liked it so much. But I think he was a producer on it. I need to double check. But I know him and Robert Rodriguez are good friends. So
Robert Rodriguez, that's what I was gonna say. They always cross over and whatnot.
Yeah. They're quite good.
But also I was like listening to I don't know why on the way home I was listening to old like Hong Kong music and whatnot, and then The Killer came up, and he was talking about John Woo and the Hong Kong cinema and whatnot. So I don't know, just had a bit of a go back down memory lane. But I am gonna watch The Killer actually again. I feel that's my favorite.
Long Hong time. Kong I actually want to see that again. It's been a while.
Brilliant.
Definitely been a while since I've seen that.
Chang Fat to me at that time was the coolest. He's still the coolest dude ever, man. So original John Wick style,
Right. That's right.
Yeah,
Gong Fu, bro. That's him, bro. Gong Fu, that's him, bro. That's him all day long, bro. There's one guy I'd like to meet though, if I get the chance one day. John Woo, man.
Oh, John Woo, see, bro, Chow
And
Yun-fat
Chow
used to
Yun-fat,
hike. Chow Yun-fat used to hike around Hong Kong all the time, and I never saw him. And I know people who were like, oh, I just bumped into Chow Yun-fat, and I never bumped into him. I'm like, man, like I would, man, I would geek out so much. And he was
yeah.
known to be like such a nice, charitable guy,
Yeah.
helping out people and whatnot. Yeah, and used to hike in Hong Kong all the time, man. I'd love to have met Chow Yun-fat.
Yeah,
I
Chow
mean, no
Yun-fat,
one.
John Woo, two guys still on my list, bro. Let's see, man. They need to get Chow Yun-fat in a Marvel movie, man. Come on, do it, or even a DC one. Do it. Get that
Yeah,
guy in
man.
there, man. Get that guy in there. You saw Space Jam 2, bro. I haven't seen it yet. I'm looking to watch it this week. What did you think?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was like a Warner Brothers multiverse type, not multiverse, Warner Brothers open universe movie, man.
Yeah.
Anyone and everyone was all in it. You see
Did
the
it
trailer?
did it remind you a little bit of Ready Player One?
Yes, exactly like Ready
Yeah.
Player One from the perspective of everyone and anyone is in it. So that was fun, and it was good. It was jokes. It was hilarious. It had a different element to it. It had a digital element to it. You know what I mean? Bugs Bunny and seeing those characters back were quite hilarious. They made me laugh.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, bro. I enjoyed it. You know, Kobe. I don't know much about. The thing is, this is how
No,
amazing Michael Jordan.
LeBron.
Oh yeah, my bad, man.
Yeah.
Kobe, rest in
Yeah.
peace, man.
Yeah.
LeBron, yeah. This is my point. I'm not familiar with basketball, but this is how legendary Michael Jordan was. Back then, everyone knew about him, even us. So when I watched Space Jam, I knew exactly Michael Jordan. I was excited to see him on the big screen. Whereas with LeBron, I'm not familiar with basketball. I know he's a legend and whatnot,
Continue,
but
bro. I'll be back. Continue.
yeah, I'm not familiar with him. I'm just like, cool. I'm just accepting him, an athlete being in a movie and whatnot. But saying that, he done well. The message of the movie was nice, you know, about family and making time with family and letting people, letting your family be. Just because he's such a legend doesn't mean you need to force that legendary and your own things on your kids just because, you know, on your family, just because that's the way you are. You got to let your family be them. Um, and that was kind of like the that was like the kind of overall, I don't want to spoil it too much, but that was the overall message of the movie. Just be you, you know what I mean? So that's what he wasn't doing with his son. That's why, you know, I won't spoil what happened, but that's why the relationship with his son was going down, because he was his way. He was trying to make his son be his way, where his son was actually trying to, you know, do his own thing. And then you know, same with the Looney Tunes. Like again, like their way to victory was be loony, be you, and that's how we're gonna win. And same, that's the overall message to his family as well. Just be you. But it was cool. It was fun, bro. For some weird reason, I was expecting Bill Murray to show up just because he was in the one. Remember that? Remember the way he appeared in
The last one,
original
yeah.
Space Jam, which was awesome. For some weird reason, I was like, please, Bill Murray, be in this, but he wasn't anyway. Which is not a
Busting
spoiler,
ass
but
Bill Murray, man.
yeah, but it was both. Like there were loads of characters in there, and Don Cheadle was hilarious. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I was in the cinema giggling like a little kid because the Looney Tunes made me laugh still, man. All of them, Yosemite Sam
Yeah.
and Porky Pig, all of them, bro. They were cracking me up. So I enjoyed it. Genuinely enjoyed it, man.
No, definitely. I'll check that out. I'm looking forward to that this week. There is some special news coming up, but I can't say anything as of yet. But you guys will find out soon. There was another thing I was going to say, because people must wonder why we do our podcast on like Monday and Tuesday, and it's about the following week. So make sure, so the week before. So all the news and all the entertainment stuff we give, guys, is from the week before, not that the week coming. So it's always a week after. Me and G-Man always talk about it and catch up. But yeah, looking forward to that, bro. Looking forward to that, bro. Modoc, I've missed again. Sorry, bro.
All
I
right,
think
no
the last
worries,
episode I saw was. Last episode I saw is of his doppelganger from the future, and arcades in it, and they have to kill each other, and they're robots and stuff like that, and they got microchip that falls out, which is quite a good episode. And Arcade as well. Arcade is a big villain from the X-Men universe, so it's nice how they entwine it all together now. It's pretty good and good fun.
Yeah, well, this week's episode was fun. I mean, those shows are not something that you have to watch like Loki every week. It's something you can watch them later. They're just fun shows to watch, so you're not missing out. But it was hilarious as always. I love that show. Did you hear about the Emmys, bro? The Emmy, I think it's the Emmy Awards, and a lot of the Marvel shows and everything got awarded. But the only thing I want to talk about was Don Cheadle. Did you hear about what happened to him?
Yeah, I saw
The
the
tweet.
yeah.
Because the funny thing is, apparently Anthony Mackie and all the rest of them didn't get nominated, but he got nominated for Falcon and Winter Soldier for something, and he was only in it for like 5 minutes or something, like
3
not even
minutes.
that, and 8 minutes, and he tweeted out like, okay, like what the fuck, like I don't. I wasn't even in the show for that long, but okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
That's how awesome he is, I guess, that they didn't want to give him a nominated him for award. I found that hilarious, bro. And it's funny that he acknowledged it like that as well.
Oh, bless
I
him.
forget that he's a comedian, you know.
I
I
know.
forget that because he just looks so serious, but I forget that he's a comedian.
Well, you're going back all the way to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, bro.
Bloody hell.
He was Will's best friend from Philly, isn't it?
Oh my God, we're
Going
going
way back, bro. And then, you know, he did comedy, he did stand-up, he did his films, TV. Like, you know, I first got introduced to him, like, knowing that we saw him in Fresh Prince, I didn't know him that much. But remember that movie called Traitor, where he was that Islamic brother? That was a good film, bro.
Yes.
Very good film. And then, you know, going forward.
I think that's exactly where I remember him from. And I think because that was probably my first proper introduction to him. Outside the Fresh Prince, that's why I probably take him so serious. But then he's actually a comedian, man. He's freaking hilarious.
Bro, Captain Planet.
Oh my God, when he done that spoof, whatever it was, hilarious.
That was the best, bro. That's the best.
Bro.
He was really good with that. Bro, have you seen Ryan Reynolds recently doing his shit, bro? And this week we got introduced to Deadpool. Well, not this week. I think it was the week before, but Deadpool reacts. And then what was it? So it was. I can't remember the first trailer, but the second trailer was.
He's done multiple ones. I've only seen the one with Krog.
Yeah, so there's another one he did. I think it was a week before. I need to double check it. I haven't seen it yet, but the one with Korg. Brilliant, that's bro. It. That was that's his introduction, bro. He's officially coming to the MCU.
Love it. I didn't notice that one. I'll probably have to search out because he was hilarious, the one with Korg. And obviously the movie with Taiti Watiti, whatever, the other guy, not the other guy, the nice, what's it called? The nice guy.
Free Guy.
What's it called? Free Guy.
Yeah.
Which is coming out. So, but that's awesome the way they're introducing Deadpool into the MCU in a different way because he does break the fourth wall anyway. So that's just right up his alley. It's perfect.
Perfect, bro. It's so good, so good. I'm looking forward to it, bro. It's a wicked introduction and it builds the hype for what's coming now because as we're going to talk about the moistness of the season finale of Loki. That it's a nice introduction to everything, bro, because all the like we spoke about. So guys, we're going to jump into spoilers territory. If you have not seen Loki, smash that like button, subscribe, come back to the video, watch this section.
Let's like first and then fuck off.
That's it.
Go watch Loki and then come back on.
Exactly.
Let's like first. Bro, if you haven't seen Loki, then where the fuck have you been? It's Monday, it's Tuesday. Where the hell you been? It's been out for nearly a week. Oh my God.
Bro, that season finale, like, I remember it was a busy week at work, yeah, and I thought I'm not going to catch it on Wednesday. And I was like, last week was quite, was a treat because we got to see Loki and Black Widow. And then going into this week, knowing what was coming and all, you know, everybody's predictions and everything that went together with it. Fucking hell, man. Such a good episode. Such a good episode. Such an introduction to everything. And, you know, now we know where this is heading.
Bro, I know that Instagram stories message didn't record when we were just geeking the F out.
Instagram, man, you lose.
Well, your battery lose, man.
Yeah.
You lose. But listen, man, I had a few. I remember watching it. I was so busy at work. I had training in the evening, so I had a quick hour to watch it. And when the one who was, what do they call him? The one who
remains.
The one who remains showed up. Obviously, it's gonna be Kang the Conqueror, but a different variant of him. Oh my God, I geeked out. I was gone. And then when the end of the show happened, we'll talk about the little bits in between, but when the end of the show happened and the different timelines, the time you just see it, bro. I was just geeking the fuck out, and I was just thinking about anything and everything. And the beginning of the show started amazingly. You know, all the different, you know, voices from the last 10 years, and that was freaking emotional. And from that, I just knew this means this episode's gonna mean something big. It's gonna change whatever the last 10 years has happened, and whatever's gonna happen now. This episode is gonna change everything. Because why else would you have an introduction like that for the last 10 years? And then you know what I mean? It set us up that, hey, this is gonna blow up the whole MCU right now.
Exactly.
And I can't believe they done it on a Disney show. It's not even a movie, the show. Bro, I'm all geeked out about this movie. I can't believe it. The whole show was amazing. I think it starts off amazingly just where it left off from the previous episode.
That's right.
You're all anxious to see what's going on. They walk into the castle and whatnot, and then you see the little happy face time thing, which was spooky as fuck, right? Yeah, it's very spooky. But the offering that she was given to Loki, the fact that I could give you you can win the Battle of New York, I'll give you the Infinity Gauntlet. It just makes you realize what the hell is going on. Like, you know, Thanos and them lot fought for the Infinity Gauntlet, and he's been offered it like that. And then you see the one who remains, who's going to be Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
What's his name? What's his real name? What's the actor's name?
Oh, let me get it up because I actually do like it. Oh, bloody hell.
I can't believe I can't remember his name. Majors. Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan, yeah.
Is it Jonathan Majors?
I'm going to double check it.
Something Majors, right?
He's brilliant, bro.
Absolutely awesome. When I saw him, I was out. I just couldn't believe that they introduced. I know there was so much theories throughout the whole show, but who would have known that in a TV show that they would have blown up the whole MCU and introduced the next villain for the next however long? We say 10 years, Marvel can make it 20, they can make it 5, we don't know. But who would have known, man? When I saw him, I geeked out, bro. I couldn't believe it.
Jonathan Majors,
yeah.
Yeah. He's brilliant, bro. He's in Lovecraft Country. And yeah, he set the tone, man. He's sadistic, comedic, you know, the way he acted that moment. But you know, the moment that turned was when he felt the rift and said, "Shit, I've been lying, guys. I don't know what the fuck is going on." You saw that. I don't know. It's hard to explain when you see that in an actor's face, because when I watched it the second time round, I felt like that original person they met was gone, bro.
I just feel so. Listen, some of the feedback I got from friends and whatnot were like, I don't like the way he acted. I feel like he overacted. I mean, any acting experts right now, everyone's making their things, but he overacted. And I didn't like the episode. It wasn't as great as it should have been. I think first of all, we talked about this on the Instagram stories, right? That I think with the TV shows, the way it's set, when you get to the final episode, everyone's expected big battle,
yeah.
And then end of a storyline, right? Marvel is setting a trend. There is no final episode. It's just a continuous thing. So what Marvel's just did for us is they just set up the timeline, the multiverse for us in the last 6 episodes, right? 6 hours or 5 hours that they took this to explain the multiverse and what the fuck's going on, and eventually how it breaks, right? So this is what we were talking about. Spider-Man's not gonna start off with an hour of how the multiverse is and what it is, and then this is what the break happened. He's probably gonna wake up with spider sense tingling and shit's gonna start, because we just spent 6 hours learning about how the multiverse broke, right? So that's what I love about Marvel. That's what it did with this episode. It wasn't about a final big battle. It was an introduction of the next big bad guy, and it was an introduction of the multiverse and how it broke. And I loved it, bro. I loved the fact that they sat there and spoke and he explained everything. In regards to his acting, bro, he said it himself. I've lived multiple lifetimes. I'm old. I'm tired. He's fucking probably gone crazy, bro. He's not the Kang the Conqueror. The amazing thing is that Jonathan Majors got, and I'm sure he's gonna smash it, is he's going to be playing the same character in many different variant ways. So he's going to smash it. So obviously Kang the Conqueror is going to be the big Thanos type philosophical, evil, but calm dude that's going to just fuck shit up. Where this guy was the one who kind of kept peace, even though he's evil, he kind of kept peace in the multiverse, but he was old and cynical and probably going crazy and probably can't take it no more, which is why I think he was acting all goofy and extreme and whatnot, man.
That's
and at
right,
the end,
that's
he
right.
was just like, I'm cool with dying. I'm cool. You make the decision. I'm gonna give it to you guys, or just kill me. And but his last line when he did get stabbed and he looked at her in the eyes and he said,
Keep going, bro. Let me
okay,
see. I think she woke up. Now, give me a second.
okay, go on, go for
Keep
it.
going.
His last line that got me just pumped when what's her name? Lady Loki stabbed him and he just looks and he goes, I'll see you soon. And that you just know that the next variant that's going to be released or the next, what do you call it, Kang variants that he's been protecting everyone from are just going to fuck shit up. I'm so looking forward to it, man, because I don't think we're just going to see the one Kang the Conqueror. I reckon they're going to show us different variants. End of the day, he said that they were all evil, right? I think he said that all his variants were evil, but Kang's the Conqueror is the most evil one. So that's I was just talking about the last line he says, "I'll see you soon," and
he winked.
He didn't even say it. Yes, bro, it just, oh my God, it just got me so pumped. And then when Loki goes back to that timeline and then you see the figure of him, the statue, bro, I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped.
It was interesting the way they did that because I don't think Sylvie wanted to do it either, bro.
I think she did, bro.
I mean she did, but then at the moment, like after she's done it and he said what he said, I'll see you soon. I mean the fact that Loki, or that variant of Loki had done this, you know, to start this, and even the Loki that we've learned to like even more has changed, bro. You know, in the 6 episodes we got, you saw his transition from, you know, the god of mischief that wanted to cause all sorts of mayhem to shit. This guy scares the shit out of me.
How crazy is that?
This is bigger than fucking everything. But I like the fact that at the end they showed, you know, because he went into Sylvie must have pushed him into a different timeline.
I think. Sorry, so I don't even think. I think she thought she pushed him back to the original one they were on, but because the timeline was broken by then, she pushed him not realizing he's gonna get put into another timeline because it's all broken. So I don't think she meant to push him for a different timeline. It just happened. But yeah, listen, that Loki from episode 1, I think he changed anyway because he saw how he died. He saw how he killed his mother, how he was involved killing his father, and that fucked him up, and he just immediately changed who he was. But yeah, I agree. I think Sylvie wanted to kill him because I think it made so much sense that Lady Loki killed him just because her life was ruined as a child. So she just had too much vengeance and anger in her and revenge that she wanted because her life was ruined as a kid. Whereas this Loki, you know, he's I mean, he's gone through shit, but it wasn't as harsh as her, I don't think. But yes, you could see the fear in his face, and I think he saw the fear in his face because he was like, hold on, like we're trying to get the Infinity Stones and Thanos is around, blah blah blah, and this guy just offered it to me on a silver plate. Like what the he knew. I think he knew the magnitude of what this guy can do, or what killing this guy, what it can do.
That's right.
Bro, but how good is that, man? How good is that? The fact that Marvel has made Loki such a main part of this whole MCU journey from Avengers 1 all the way to whatever we're gonna get now. He's so big a part of it, bro. Not Iron Man, not Cap, not Thor, Loki. Like, yeah. How crazy is that, bro?
It's gonna be mad how, you know, recently Tom Hiddleston said I'd like to play Loki for as long as I want, and that just kind of shows me like, yes, he's going to play an integral part to the MCU moving forward. And, you know, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, and Spider-Man No Way Home, it's going to tell us much more. I don't think the next 2 movies we're going to see is going to touch base on that just yet. We maybe get the end clip scenes giving us a little bit, but they won't have nothing to do with this multiverse at the moment. What we're just gonna get two good movies that are gonna, because both Shang-Chi and Eternals are gonna be almost like prequel movies. That's what I feel like.
Well, I think Shang-Chi's going to be within the blip, right?
Yeah.
That's what I heard. And then I think Eternals is going to be
Keep going.
prequel. Yeah, I think Eternals is going to be prequel, but I think it's going to be now. Because remember the trailer of Eternals, they were like, you know, we never exposed ourselves until now. And everyone was like, well, where the hell were you if Thanos snapped away half the universe? I feel like they didn't see that as, obviously that's a threat, but I felt like they saw that Avengers could handle that. Whereas now I think they come out because of the multiverse that has been, the timeline has been broken and whatnot. So this is why I think the Eternals has arrived and feel like they have to get involved. And I think the Eternals are obviously going to be a big part of this.
Oh, my little darling. You're sweating, you're hot.
I think the Eternals are going to be a big part of this next couple phases of the MCU. So this is why I think the Eternals have shown up, because of the magnitude of the universe. It's not like because Thanos snapped away half the universe. It's pretty bad, but this is going to cause multi-universal wars, which I feel like the Eternals feel like, okay, well, now we have to step up. So yeah, it doesn't seem as useless as we once thought they were, because we were like, where the hell were you as Thanos? But now I think it's going to be a prequel. It's going to introduce them, but it's going to bring them to the timeline up to the point where the timeline and the multiverse has opened up. And
keep going, bro. Give me a second.
All right, cool. The timeline's going to be broken up, and that's when they're going to show up. And then obviously then Spider-Man goes into the multiverse. And like I said, I think Marvel's so smart. Like, they didn't even give us a Spider-Man trailer until we got the last episode and the multiverse has opened up. Like, how are you gonna give us Spider-Man? Like, thing is, we would have taken it anyway. But how are you gonna give us, like, Marvel was just thinking, why are we gonna release a Spider-Man trailer when we haven't even explained the timelines and the multiverse and what happens in the end of Loki, where the multiverse opens up and the different branches open up, before we give you a Spider-Man trailer? Now they could give you a Spider-Man trailer and show whatever they're going to show, like the multiverse Spider-Mans, like the different, whichever ones they're going to show, if that is what is really going to happen. Because it's open now. If you don't follow the shows, if you don't follow the movies, then you're not going to know. But if you follow them, then you know Spider-Man can just straight away start off him getting Spider-Man, Spider Tingles, and then other Spider-Man variants showing up. And that's it. So I'm just talking about the trailer, man. Spider-Man trailer should be coming any day now. I really, truly believe it. They've opened up the multiverse. So now they have all the ways to show the Spider-Man trailer. Whereas before, the multiverse wasn't open. So why are you going to show the trailer? You know what I mean? I think Marvel's so smart. I think their storytelling up to the fucking trailers are so smart, bro.
No, of course, bro. And I know that we were supposed to get Spider-Man last week in the cinemas, but
oh my God, can you
if
imagine?
they couldn't, they couldn't without getting these shows out, and that's why they delayed it.
Of course.
So definitely a good call to wait, and exciting times. You know what I mean? The only thing is, you're right, bro. What Disney should have stopped doing was, I don't want to see no more spoilers, because we're going to see spoilers in the trailer anyway. But don't share the toys, man. Hot Toys and Funko, man. Please. I want to wait till I see them on the screen and then you release it. Please, Disney, have a word with them, man. I know you probably agree to them sharing that, but don't share it, man. I don't want to see it.
I don't want to see it. Hot Toys, shut your mouth, man.
Yeah, man. Funko, man. Please. I know Funko, you guys are good to me, man, but please.
No spoiler. But they're spoiling it up, man. I don't want to see none of that stuff. But listen, bro, the trailers have been coming out Mondays. So let's see if tomorrow night we're going to get a trailer for Spider-Man. I feel like it's coming soon, though. If it's not tomorrow, which tomorrow when this is released is today, but if it's not tomorrow, then I reckon it's going to be very soon. The multiverse is open, so they're going to release the trailer. And same with, like, Doctor Strange. Like I said, man, I'm not a storyteller, obviously, I'm shit, but they don't have to spend an hour and a half the movie explaining if it's just Doctor Strange.
They jump straight in, bro.
Waking up from bed and be like, what the hell? Someone's fucked around with timeline and shit. I gotta go sort this shit out. Loki's gonna be in it. Apparently, it's announced that he's gonna be in the Multiverse of Madness. So that made sense. They've kept that quiet until the end of this season. Bro, we were talking about Stan Lee. How do we not know Stan Lee was a variant? that, you know, when the multiversal shit was happening, that he kind of escaped and ended up on this earth. I mean, you never know. He could have been a
Bro,
variant
you
this
know
whole
what?
time.
There's so much. There's so much to it now, like, which is amazing, which will make, you know, you see Deadpool reacts and Deadpool with, what do you call it? You're talking about 20th Century Fox. They make, and the Sony Spider-Mans, they make all of that shit canon, bro.
Both TV programs, Agents of Shield, Netflix, Daredevil's, Punisher, them guys, bro, they could do whatever they want now. It's open. But I saw, this was a rumor, obviously, but there's someone wrote down, oh, Blade. They're gonna bring back Blade as a variant. I mean, Wesley Snipes as Blade. I'm like, do it, man. Do it. Do whatever you want. They could do whatever they want now, and it wouldn't be like, oh, how did they get them involved? And this is what I love. Like I said, man, they spent Loki season talking about the timeline and the multiverse, not just an hour and a half movie.
No.
That's what I love. But
Yeah.
I think it's, like I said, I'm no storyteller, but to me, I think it's genius storytelling. I really do. I really
definitely,
do.
without
Take
that,
their time on.
they've opened up the universe massively, and it's exciting for comic book guys, bro. Like, you know, from what we've read and what we've seen, you know, you watch the cartoons, regardless of where you're coming from when you love this stuff. The fact that they're branched out, like, it's good enough what they did the past 10 years to interconnect everything, yeah? And this was the message. This is a conversation I had with my manager on Friday. The way they did that is amazing. The fact that they could take elements from the comic books of continuing a story without giving you too much to give you a massive great ending, this is opened up dramatically, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, 100%. 100%, bro. And like we discussed, people not happy with this episode because of what they were expecting. Like, this is not a finale. If you want to see a finale, Endgame is a finale.
Yeah.
Go watch Endgame.
Exactly.
But you should have known that the Marvel shows and movies don't end until you got to the Endgames. It was always continuous. That's exactly what these are. So, you know, any one of these shows, I'm not expecting now, bro. My mind's definitely open. Any one of these shows, man. Bro, like I said, man, Marvel's made it very clear that these shows are pinnacle, I don't know if that's a word, part of the MCU.
Of
because
course.
They're not just shows, they're not just TV shows, they are a part of it. And this, I think they done it specifically for Loki to show that you better buy Disney Plus. If you want to follow this timeline,
you have to do it.
You better buy Disney
that
Plus.
money.
Better be watching the
money.
TV programs. We spoke about Black Widow and how that's going to link into the Hawkeye show. I mean, they're not fucking around, bro. They're catching you from all angles, especially if you're a Marvel fan. You better follow the shows because you're going to follow the movies. So you need to buy Disney Plus and you better go to the cinema. And bro, man, I fucking love Marvel and what they do. I'm sorry, man. I'm biased as hell now. Of course, I still want to see my DC stuff. I'm looking forward to Suicide Squad. I've seen extra trailers. I know some of the boys have been watching it. I don't know if I can say that, but I know some friends that have been getting advanced previews and whatnot. I've seen so much stuff on Killer Shark. I know I'm going off topic, so I'm really looking forward to the DC stuff. But Marvel, bro, they've blown my head. I don't know, man. I'm so moist. 2 weeks, we're gonna get what ifs. They're just gonna keep it going, bro. Shang-Chi in about September. Oh my God, bro. I've been talking about this Loki thing for ages. My girl, I think she can't take it no more. But I'm like, don't you understand what the fuck is going on? I don't think you understand what they've done.
No, it's massive. It's massive, bro. I'm looking forward to the phase 4 of the Marvel Universe, definitely, because they are definitely taking it in the right direction. And, you know, I'm excited, bro. You know, we're in good times, man. We've always been in good times. We're lucky enough to get some of this stuff in this time, man. You know, 20 years ago, I just did not think that, you know, they did superhero movies, but we didn't think it would be this big, bro. You know, when we got like the Star Wars franchise, you know, that was something that continued. But this, man, Marvel Comics, man, and, you know, the guys, Kevin Feige, man, you're the dude, man. You're the guy, man. You're the man.
Bro, and I know we're always getting, and this is what I love about it, man. We once saw Thanos and was like, oh my God, bro, they're gonna do the Infinity Saga. And then now we're like, oh my God, they're doing the multiverse. God knows what, one day when they show us Galactus, bro, oh my God, they're gonna show us Galactus. So, bro, this is mad. This is madness, man. And if Wolverine does show up in the multiverse of madness, and because they could do all of that as Hugh Jackman, because he's been teasing some pictures, I mean, they could do anything now just to get us pumped, bro. I'm
They
telling
can,
you,
they can, they can, they can.
you put Hugh
Definitely.
Jackman in that movie for 2 minutes. That's $1 billion movie, bro. It's $1 billion movie, bro. I'm telling
Exactly,
you,
bro.
man. Marvel's making movies and shows where they're like, these movies got to make $1 billion, all of them.
Yeah.
They're not looking at chump change, man. Obviously, I think Black Widow made loads of money, but that opened up in the pandemic and all that sort of shit. But I think it made a shitload of money still. But man, I don't know,
Good
man.
fun. It's good fun.
I'm so moist.
We've got some good stuff coming up. We've got some good stuff. I forgot to say, guys, make sure you're following us on TikTok. I put up our clips on there, and I'm going to start a clips YouTube channel as well. So the Brothers Geek Out clips channel, I'm going to start putting up clips on there as well. So it's shorter bits. And if it intrigues you new listeners to actually listen in and watch the longer version, then we'll do that. So I'm going to start doing clips soon as well. But yeah, make sure you check us out on there. G-Man, I need to go take care of a little one, but I was going to say you could have a quick convo before we actually lock this off. But I don't think there was anything else to cover, was there?
Well, I could talk to you for hours about Loki and the multiverse and get moist. Let's do more next week if we have more ideas. But yeah, sure, bro. Yeah, cool. Everyone.
So what I was going to say, bro, like you said, like I want to start the clip channel, yeah? So guys, you're going to get a bit of an insight of what we're looking to do now. So we're going to do more clips things. So what we could do is if you could do like a 3-minute clip of, just your mind explosion about Loki, then I can pop that on the channel and I can share that on the social media so that the guys can actually see it. So I know we used to do movie reviews and stuff like that. We're not going to do like the long ass 20-minute movie reviews no more. I want to do them in clips. So if you get an initial reaction when you come out of the cinema and you've just watched Space Jam, I want to upload that straight up to the channel.
All right, let's do that. Yeah. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about it offline, man. And I'm happy that the clips are good way to kind of advertise a little thing, what we do, what we talk about, and pull it up. And even from the podcast, bro, if you could take little clips from it,
that's what I'm looking to do. That's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna start its own channel as well. So slowly, guys, I'm kind of rifting off the Qibla Ahmed Art page, and we're gonna have our own channels going. I've taken the decision to as much as I still love doing my artwork, I'll always have my artwork. I'll keep that one page open, which is the Instagram page, but everything is going to move over to the Brothers Geek Out podcast. The strange thing is, bro, I deleted my Twitter account after I was having it for like 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
damn.
Yeah. I mean, now because it's hard to keep track of what I'm posting on, where I'm posting it. I just want everything to be one flow channel and easy to look after. So, and it doesn't take up so much of life as well, because I don't want to be on the phone all the time and Alara making me cry and shit. I don't want that happening, bro.
No, that's cool. That's a good idea, man. Just focus it on the podcast thing.
Yeah, and I can still share my artwork and stuff on the channel. Exactly. So you guys will get excited, you know what I mean? So it's you're not just getting a podcast out of it and I'll stop geeking out. You're getting real life stuff and then you're getting my artwork as well. So I'll always share it on there. But yeah, that was an emotional one when I pressed that delete.
Well, it's good. I mean, I never use my Twitter. I just use my Instagram, to be honest, and Facebook. I use it to just. I don't really use Facebook, but for my Instagram it goes on to there. But yeah, no, keep sharing everything through the Brothers Geek Out channels, and man, we got what special Geek Out session this week coming out, right?
So we're gonna go Professor
Kaiki.
Yes, Professor Kaiki comes out this Friday, guys. Coach. Make sure you check that out, guys. It's a really good episode. I'll have that up on Friday. So this Friday we have a Geek Out session with Professor
Kaiki.
I don't want to say it wrong, man. Lose. But we'll have that episode out this Friday, and then you guys will, as usual, be daily Monday, Tuesday dosage. So this will come out tomorrow, but it'll be your today when you listen to it. So. All right, cool. All right, guys, make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter, guys, and TikTok. We're on there, the Brothers Geek Out podcast. Massive thank you all for your support. Make sure you check us out on all streaming platforms. If you like Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, SoundCloud, Spotify. I'm
We're
in
on
all of
Twitch,
it, man.
but you know what though? Well, next time we're on Twitch, you know what? Next time we're on, maybe I could do a live stream of Twitch through the camera and see if that shit kind of picks up or anything.
So this is what I wanted to work on next, bro. So to make editing and everything a bit more easy, I'm learning some tips from Fat Man Beyond. So shout outs to Kevin Smith and Mark Bernardin. So this will be live, bro. So it'll be a live broadcast on a Sunday, and I'll have it out so that it's instant basically, but it will allow us to stream it on YouTube and Twitch.
Straight away. Okay.
Straight away. So hopefully from next week, if
Let's
I
figure it out.
learn it, I'm going to do that, because then that cuts out editing time for me, which is always helpful and grateful. So I'm going to do that, and we'll go from there. But yeah, cool. All right, guys, massive thank you as always. Let me go. And we'll catch you guys up soon. One love.
Peace.
Peace.